This Let's Play is officially old enough to be an adult. Welcome to part 18 of Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke. So anyway, last time, we wrapped up our collection things. We got caught up with the trading quest, got a few more seashells, and we arranged some more dungeons for Dompe. So today, we're going over to our next dungeon today. This is Catfish's Maw. Level 5. Level 5. Where things can get kinda screwy. Things are a bit more complicated, a bit more difficult now. And it all has to do with, and it's all a matter of finding out where everything is. We got these new enemies there called Helmosaurs. All we can do is defeat them, is hit them from the back. And that's how you damage them. There is a way to deal with them in a little bit. But for now, we'll just have to take care of them in the manner of, you know, swinging at them at the back. So as you can plainly see, we have a little bit of a complicated dungeon here today. Well, a little bit complicated in the fact that there's a ton of staircases everywhere. And, you might not know which way to go. Well, according to the staircases, at least. It definitely tripped me up in practice. Which is, once again, where my 2D Zelda brain goes like, oh god, I'm lost. I give up. The end. But, you know, I must push on and on and on. Weigh these skills at the appropriate time, and then you'll be able to jump across them with the Pegasus boots. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. And I believe here, not only do we need to take care of the Style Child here, or Skeletones, we have to push these over in the square. So once we do that, we get a small key. And some more money. Okay. And this room is probably important. It probably is important, but we'll take care of that as the time comes. Now, this is kind of important. You want to memorize where the staircases are here. So, for future reference, I'm going to pin them. Pinning definitely helps with this particular dungeon and its usage of staircases. Because it's very, very easy to not know which way you're supposed to go. Pinning will definitely help you out. So just remember, when you encounter a staircase for the first time and you end up on the other end, make sure you pin it. Make sure you do that. Because otherwise you'll be lost like I did during practice. Even if I played this before, I still get a little bit, tangled up here. Alright, so we got this room. There's a lot more paths that you can take here, basically. And you probably don't have to worry about them right now. Just remember that all these rooms do have their purpose. And you definitely want to fill them out as best as you can. Well, before you get the map anyway. Yes, before you inevitably get the dungeon map. There's a bomb refill in this room. And over here is a chest. Alright, so let's see what you got. The stone beak. So there's your stone beak for the dungeon. And there's an arrow refill right here if you need it. And a piece of power. Good. Now, it's technically possible for you to just jump across that thing. You can just use the, Actually, no, you can't. Okay. So you clearly see that thing over there. We can't do anything about that yet, so we're going to have to wait on that. And we can't do anything over there, too. So those rooms are just a lost cause for right now. They will be important, but just not right now. Alright, so what do you say? If you can't destroy a skeleton with your sword, try using a bomb. I will try using a bomb, thank you. Ooh, who are you? You are the Master Stalfos, the mini-boss of the dungeon. And just like the owl statue said, if you can't destroy a Stalfos, use a bomb. Because that's the way to deal with Stalfos. Just blow them up. Speedrunning way of doing it. Just throw 3 bombs on the floor when you stun them. I can't beat you! I'm out of here! I get to use the Skeletor voice again. Now, you might have noticed that this room has 1 square in it. I'll tell you the importance of that later. Well, if you've been following along anyway, with filling out the maps and all that. I got what was in this box. Come and get it if you can, Master Stalfos. Ooh, we gotta chase him down. So that's the whole point of this. You need to chase down the Master Stalfos so you can get what important item he hides. And it's all determined. Okay. So, here, this room. It's all the way over there, and then you have to push the thing, and then you just open there. That switch will stay down permanently, thank God. So, go back down to the south, push it again, and then there you go. Boop! You found me! You're a real pesky kid, you know what? I know I get to use my Skeletor / Papyrus voice again. I feel so fulfilled. Anyway, second verse, same as the first. The boss fight doesn't really change at all. So, yep. Here you go. Arrgh, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. Zounds. Now, note that this has 2 squares in it. There's a set order to the rooms in which Master Stalfos will appear in. So, he appears in the room with 1 square first. And then the 2 square room next, 3, and then 4. So, remember that. Because it can trump you. It can trump you. If you don't have a good puzzle brain like I don't have. And now, just for the sake of pinning out the map, want to avoid these cheaps. That staircase and this one are connected. So that will be represented by a circle. And the whole point of that is that once we go across here, we'll be at the the Nightmare's lair. So, definitely remember that. Once again, pinning the staircases will very much help you out in these situations. Kind of makes me worried for like the other dungeons because again, I'm not like a 2D Zelda savvy person. So, stuff that may not be complicated to, like, other people who have played 2D Zelda before might be complicated to me. Because, well, listen. Listen. I was raised on 3D Zeldas, okay? My first Zelda game ever was Ocarina of Time. That was my first Zelda game. I was raised on 3D Zeldas ever since then. Like, I got Majora's Mask, one of my 2 favorite video games ever made. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild. And, you know, eventually Breath of the Wild sequel. You know, if it's got a name by the time this gets posted up. So, yeah. It's, wait, hold on. Does this, well, this probably will lead to something, but just in case, I will pin it with a diamond. Yeah, so before I go on with that, so here we have, bloopers. You might recognize them from the classic video game series called Sailor Moon. So all you have to do is chop at them. That's it. Just like everything else, you chop at them. And you definitely want to remember this. You definitely want to remember this. I'm just showing you this right now, just so that you won't forget. You dive down there, and you'll end up in that room with the chest, which obviously you need the item temple for, which obviously Master Stalfos has. So, there you are. And there you go. I can't actually do anything from over here. I mean, I can throw these pots, that's for sure. That actually does remind me. Can I destroy... Oh, God. Can I destroy the jars with the bombs? Yes. In fact, you can actually push them. You can actually push said blocks. It definitely won't get you anywhere, but it's a start, I guess. Right, so I believe we need to go back, actually. Yeah, we definitely need to go back. Yeah, see, you're going to wind up with a lot of rooms where you don't exactly know what to do first. But once you find a way around to said rooms, then should be a friggin' breeze. Should be a breeze. But again, back to my point. Like, again, I'm raised up on 3D Zeldas. I was raised up on the fact that, you know, Link moves around in a three-dimensional environment. Like, yeah, three-dimensional environment. Where he moves in the third dimension. He auto-jumps. He looks around with L targeting or Z targeting. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Gulp, you found me. You're a real pesky kid. You know that? Anyway. Yeah, I was raised up on the fact that, you know, Zelda moves in a 3D environment. There I said. Yeah, there I said it. Yeah, so I'm not used to top-down Zeldas. I'm not used to them. Like, I played them before. I played the first Zelda a little bit. I played Zelda 2, even though that was an entirely different game, I guess, altogether. Where it was more like side-scrolling in an RPG style. Rather than, you know, some other thing. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go over there from here. Okay. Just making sure that yeah, I think I'm good to just go back to use the ocarina. Like, I played a little bit of Zelda 2. I streamed the first 2 hours of Link to the Past. And I'm not sure whether or not I want to do more, like, streams of Link to the Past or anything else. I'm not sure that's what people would want because the sole fact that it didn't get, like, any views at all just really sucks. So, that's a stinker. But, and it's like I said, I played a little bit of the original version of Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. Or at least Link's Awakening DX. But I never in all my life played a 2D Zelda up until the point where... Oh, wait. This is the last room. And you know what he does different? He jumps around. That's good for you, Master Stalfos. Good for you. Anyway. Yeah. That's it. The hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. One of the more useful items. And thank God we finally have it. Thank you, sir. We finally have it. Because the hookshot is one of my favorite items in this game. It really is. If you want to know why, well, just to prove it to you, here's a demonstration. So now the hookshot will let you take the helmets off of Helmosaurs. Well, that's one thing. So now you can defeat Helmosaurs more easily. So that's all well and good, but the other thing is now you can latch yourself onto anything that can be latched onto from the hookshot. So you have your chest, you have your blocks that you can latch onto. Basically, anything that can get you far gaps, you can do that now. And it also stuns enemies too. So that's really, really, really helpful. Very, very helpful indeed. So all's well and good with that, now that we have a really good item on our side. So now you can latch onto things as well as stun enemies. Again, the hookshot is one of the fan favorite items for a reason, and it's one of my favorites too. Actually, no, we're supposed to go up, I think. Yeah. So up here, now you can see what other applications hookshot can do. So, those things right there, you can pull them out with the hookshot. And that one contained a fairy, okay. And obviously we can't do that yet because we don't have a small key. No, sir. And I believe over there is where we want to go. Yes. Over here. This one contains a small key for you. Which is exactly what we wanted. And there we go. And, well, there's already like another small key that we need to get anyway. But the thing is that this next room that we're going to is actually optional. You don't have to do this, but it'll be very helpful to you in return. So here are the twin Gomas. So this is an entirely optional boss fight, or an entirely optional mini boss fight. So the Gomas, of course, will open up their eyes and you have to slash them out. It's very easy to do this with the hookshot, although arrows can help out too, but it's a more slower, methodical fight because of it. So basically the way to go is hookshot to stun them and then just swipe your sword in a good old-fashioned pattern. When the Goma's eyes open up, they will indeed shoot fireballs. And that will do it. Now, the thing that makes this kind of a challenge is the fact that there are two of them, and they will certainly hurt you. They will certainly hurt you quite a bit. But once again, they aren't really that hard to deal with in the long run. So once again, the twin Goma boss fight or mini boss fight is entirely optional. But if you do it, then you'll get a warp to the entrance. Which, why would you do that when you already have Mambo's Mambo? Yeah, seriously, like, why would you do that when you already have Mambo's Mambo? It's like, you know, how, why, and what. Wait a minute. There is... Actually, no. I'm thinking that will take me to somewhere? I'm not sure because... Oh, wait. This is like a one-way thing. This is like a one-way exit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I can get kind of tangled up here, but you know, I know what I'm doing now. I know what I'm doing. So, I will go ahead, go all the way back there. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go with the hook shot and just do this, but no. I had to be stupid and release my fairy. Because, you know, of course I did. And now we can actually go a little bit further here with said hook shot. So let's... Yes, I want to go up. So once again, you exit that area. That will reset the blocks and then go up here. And now, with the hook shot, you can latch yourself onto the chest to get this. Purple rupee. Very nice. And latch yourself over here to get a chest containing a small key for you. Easy, simple, and there's a bomb refill right here should you need it. Use the hookshot over there, and you get that treasure chest, which is right here, 50 rupees. And that's all but one, actually. Okay. I know we're making, like, decent progress, but geez. We're, like, 22 minutes in. Because I'm planning on tackling, like, all these dungeons in, like, one video. All in one. I mean, just in case they're, like, doable in, like, all in one. I know probably for certain there's, like, one dungeon in Link's Awakening that will take me a while to do, even with practice. But that might have to be a two-parter if that doesn't go... If that doesn't go south. So, yeah. Okay. So you remember what I told you about this room marked with the diamond? Well, you need the hook shot for this room. Need the hook shot. I didn't have to do that, but I did anyway. To get the nightmare key to go to the Nightmare's Lair. Once again, I feel the need to do that because I love saying Nightmare's Lair like that. Okay, so I think that's everything for that. Okay, that's every chest that we can get. All right, so I will meet you back over here to where we need to go, to the stairs where we need to go to in order to get to the Nightmare's Lair. After getting murder lorded by a few enemies, by a few too many enemies, let's go over here, where we can just jet all the way over here with our Pegasus boots. Simple and easy. And we really only have one more small key to unlock something after this. But what does this have to say? Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. That's awesome. I don't want to pick up that piece of power. That piece of power. I don't want to pick up that piece of power, mates. No, I do not. Okay, so open up the small key. So now you'll be able to go to the Nightmare's Lair. And this is the other way that you can go. That will be marked with hearts or spade. Yeah, I totally did spade. Unfortunately, this is like a one-way deal, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's unfortunate that it's a one-way deal, essentially. But, you know, it's here if you want to use it, but not me. That's not for me. Because we basically already got everything that we can get in this dungeon. So let's do this. So, you're the outsider come to wake the windfish. I shall eat you! Slime-eel! You're gonna be just like all the rest of them, are you? Alright, so for this boss fight, use the hook shots when Slime-eel's mouth opens up. That way you can swing the chain at the big, obvious weak point that is very obvious. It's nothing more, nothing less than a Link's Awakening boss fight that just goes the way you expect it to go. Very easy, not that hard to figure out. A Zelda game for the kids. Now you can only hook shot the Slime-eel once its mouth is open. So it might take a few cycles to get through, unless you're wearing the red mail. Otherwise, same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. Oh, you have last words this time. Oh, what do you have to say? Tisk, tisk. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool. Ooh, damn, you're trying to scare me with... Ooh, you're trying to scare me with you don't know what kind of island this is. Ooh. You know, none of your other cohorts had last words. How can they expect to scare me now? They can't, because I'm just awesome like that. Shrine. The island's secret in the shrine. Okay. Now I believe him. Now I believe them. The island's secret in the shrine, huh? Well, maybe Slime-eel and the island's secret person might have a point. Or the one speaking to us all this time might know the secret of this island, because for all this time that we've been here, we've been meeting a lot of people, strange and unusual people on this island. So that's one thing. This place is unlike anything Link has ever been to in this particular timeline. So, really, what could this island be is the question. Well, maybe we'll find out. Maybe we will indeed find out what this island truly is. It could be just an island. Who knows what it could be? Anyway, I think we ought to refill up on our bombs here as our last bit of business here, because we wasted plenty of bombs trying to do things in the last dungeon. But here is a chamber stone that you can buy for 1280 rupees. No thank you. Not right now. Because we have stuff to do. Anyway, next time on Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke, well, we do our usual collection bit. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and Hello, Fox. I don't trust you. All your yens, yip, 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 you charge too much.